I really don't make smart decisions, do I? First I meet up with a Russian, then I meet up with a Brazilian. Oh well. Such is life. I have stuff to do here. First I'm going to be working on the painful process of making these. I'll be doing some parts at least. I'll be doubling this. Actually, no, I shouldn't. I should just make more later. Technically, this is also used for modules. That's why. Anyway, I can copy this design at least. Don't even need to click those then. The glass, though. The glass. I decided I didn't want to do that anymore, did I? Making the extra amount of glass actually won't be that difficult. Because I think it's just... 2, 3, 5, 10. Not that much. Regardless, this is what I want to build now. This I just copy from here. So we need 10, right? This has 12. So I just do 5 in this double stack. Which double stack, though? None of them are double stacked. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. Well, first of all, time to kill a whole bunch of trees. The slightly annoying thing is that this requires this as well. And how did I build you? You're ratioed quite well. So if I don't fix this, it's gonna be ass. If I don't do it properly. Let me just move here and clear this out. This whole thing is 12, right? Fine with a little overkill. I mean, yeah. There's no particular region this really needs to be in. This is, I think, kind of the last component before I can automate assemblers and all the other crap. Yeah, well, I need electric. Oh, I need electric motors. Which, how much work are you? Oh, actually, not that much. Perfect. I will not put electric motors on the belt, I think. Though I think the next version does require them, I'm not so sure. Yeah, so you do, but then again, you use that and iron frames, which I make right here. So I don't think it'll be too difficult to get going what I want to get going. What else are we missing? Yeah, a bunch of pipe as well. There we go. So what are we missing? A bunch of those, a bunch of pipe. We're gonna need more of both, so go grab a bunch. At least pipe I got right here. This is not the greatest decision because I will actually need more pipe, but I can route it in a very intelligent way, aka just route it around. Let's see. Let's see. I'm kind of doing this in a poor way. I really should just be transitioning to electricity ASAP, but I really don't want to. I'm not even sure why I can't handcraft this. Oh, because I can't handcraft glass, that's why. Bah. I don't mind making it with steam, it's just... replacing it, the thing is, replacing it afterwards in theory should be trivial. I just do the automatic upgrade. Remove all the pipes with a filtered deconstruction planner, and then I plop down some power poles, and that should in theory just double my production already. It shouldn't even be that difficult. Yeah. There we go. Pressure seems to still be kind of okay. Not great, though. Like, surely I'll only need these components, but no, I need more. Actually, that is really not required. As long as I just... I can just copy this, actually, then. At least... because what I need is you. What do you mean you aren't powered? Okay, you will. Oh yeah, because you were just missing a pipe. The copper should start flowing in. There we go. Let's get some glass. How much did I need here? 2, 3, 5. You know? Yeah, so you were stone and coal. With coal on you. And then stone is on you. And then the thing is, this like 2-4 is a bit overkill. Technically that is the correct ratio. And then I can do 6 ovens, I guess. It's not really a properly attainable ratio, but 5 is terrible as well. Wait a minute. Did I screw it up again? Yeah, it's 1, 2, so actually I don't need half of this. Which is actually fine. 1, 2, 3, 5. So 3 of these. Yeah, actually, I'll just do it like this. And there we go. And this then still needs tin. And tin is... like this one. Yep. I'm pretty sure we mostly need belts. And then you go there. And we just have you routed the other way. How much glass will this produce? 6, so it'll be just fine. There we go. Let's go get some belts. We also need steam inserters, of course we do. So. I had an interesting day. Spending it in Amsterdam's not the worst way to spend time. The Black Winds is a nice guy. It was fun spending time. Fuck ton of rubber. Yeah, I really need to start getting some kind of buffer, but it's... storage never matters in this game, it's all about throughput. So I am going over here and depositing basically all of my rubber. Yeah, let me just bonk. That should help. Man, I kind of miss my silos. Those were great, if a massive amount of overkill. I never hooked you back up, but it actually didn't matter. That's very funny. Let's go grab some belts and then fix that. I use so little tin that apparently no one really cared, which I find quite funny. Sorry, it's bronze actually, and which is fair because I haven't been using a lot of bronze recently. I also need to pick up a bunch of steam miners because I do actually want to go and do that at some point. So I also need to start handcrafting, I think, a bunch of these. Or just set up automation because I can do that now. Though I'm setting up iron beam production now too, which I probably should just double just to use for the other stuff, but I already have 39 calculated to be used. And easily 2 belts of iron. What I should probably do is what I'm going to do with my copper is I'll just route a specialized belt. All the way over there. Just with more iron, because I can do that easily. I can double this. Because it's already... I mean, what did I calculate it as? Because for iron... I can see it's 15 to 15. It's 1 to 1. So this can produce 2 belts. I should see if I can actually empty out all the pipes that I still have. I have quite a few. Why are you not powered though? Oh, because I forgot I still need steam inserters. Let me see if I can just build 2 real quick. Just to get this flowing. Because we are going to be producing over belts of 12. It's a little less than a belt, still needs it. Okay, well, why are you not working? Have you not been flowing? That way. There you go, slipped the wrong way. They consume so little of this, it's actually quite kind of fun. And 9 plus 3 is 12, so no real benefit there either. Perfect. There we go, that's smelting. So you were then combined with small frames and chips. I want to pull this through just so I have a bit of continuity. See if I can do some mixing here. So this will actually work, because this will just put up what I want. Yes, and now I just need chips on the other side. Oh, great. Yeah, just please ignore my disgusting belts. There we go. That should be exactly what I want it to be. And this thing goes into 7 assemblers making computers. So these are double input assemblers. So much of this, I'm just making this blueprint like this. Computers. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which we then still need to combine into some other crap, so we'll just pull this belt like this. There we go. Grab some more inserters. What are you complaining about? No. For some reason that one... Oh, because the first one was flipped. But the other ones, of course, didn't have the connection. I just didn't correct it yet. Okay. I need to make some yak knickers. Yeah, I should just be handcrafting those right now. Because I need to get some oil ASAP. This will take 80 seconds per. I can speed that up actually. First of all, let's grab a bunch of plate. And then grab a bunch of the frames. In the meantime, I can be handcrafting then. C12. How many do I actually need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then we just... Syrup's still making a ton, but it should be 80 seconds at least. I'll automate these a bit later. Let's see. Inserter. Do I need long boys? Not really. I should grab some ammo because I also still need to finish up my wall. And I was like, oh, I can do that. It's a little break. It's like, no, actually, maybe set up freaking production first. So something's actually happening. This requires electricity. You don't. Oh, great. 4 minutes to make one of these. I'm sorry, but that's just ridiculous. Regardless, these need electricity, don't they? Yeah, so it's nice that I'm making these. It's not a bad idea, but I still need more stuff. Anyway, because I can't power them. I have no electricity generation. I don't know why I'm not making these yet. Automating... Iron beam, that's probably why. There we go. Oh, I was like, oh, nice, I can make these into modules. None of these have module slots, because they're level 1 crap. But this technically already gives me the capability to make modules. Actually, I say that, what I want to do, actually make a module programmer. I want to see how quick you are. Okay, so we have a module programmer. How do you work? Of course, you require electricity. Very sad. Right. Is that component done? We still need quite a few more. So steel beams. I know what I should do first. I should expand and just make it out of steel directly. Just put it on a belt. The compression level is just very high. Okay, it's not that high, but still 3.5 means I can cram 3.5 yellow belts into one, which is quite good. For that I need more smelters, which are this. I probably also need more belts, so I'm gonna grab some more of that as well. But where? Think over there. I will expand this quite a bit because upgrading it shouldn't be that difficult. If I build it right, which I did not do before. I will actually check the ratios proper, because I think it was 24 to 1. Because the speed increase doesn't happen until later. I mean, here it's 24 to turn it into 1 belt, but I don't care, actually. Sorry, this is exactly what I want. Oh, yeah, of course. I didn't actually include this yet, because what I want to do, future-proof it a little bit at least, and do this from you. A yellow, please. Yeah, this requires electric crushers. It's 10 to 15, see? So it's technically 20 to 2 yellow. It's an awkward ratio. Regardless, the smelting amount doesn't change. You still need 24 of them. How much were you? You were like 24, yeah. So the thing about that build... Oh, I forgot to get belts. Let's go do that. The issue with that build is that... what was it? The supply is not... It's a bit weird because it also intakes less than a belt of... I've got a bunch of copper in my inventory, so just get rid of that. We just yoink and just yoink. Oh, wrong one. What? There we go. Okay. What I should do is I should see if... Actually, I could just put it right next to it because they just feed off of the same belt. Both with the coal and the other stuff. So I just duplicate it, but I just... Yeah, actually that'll work. I just make a 2 to 3 balancer. Or maybe I just double up a bit and just actually make it like a whatever to whatever balancer. And I will move these pipes. Okay. Come on. Why do I have one spare? That's just cruel game. Uh, 7. Oh, well, whatever. I actually had enough, but I don't really care. There we go. So you might as well. Oh, because I actually did not place that correctly. There we go. So now... Yeah, no, it's still odd, whatever. You are complaining, so let me just do doop, doop, doop. There we go. Now you're working proper again. How full are you? Very. Let's go fix that. Actually getting our yarn knickers. So what I can do with you is I just duplicate you. I just select you the whole. And just go like boop. Boop. How much coal does this actually consume? 1.6, it's nothing. I should actually grab all of you out of my inventory, just so I know it all gets taken out. Oh? Yeah, so what I can actually do is just remove you. Also remove you. Yeah. So you might be wondering, why are you doing it this way? Isn't that kind of stupid? And the answer would be, you're probably correct, but I'm not in the business of making smart decisions. So, if I want to have 4 yellows, times 4, that is a little over 2 belts of this, 2.7. This will produce 3 yellows, though. So it's 15 times 3 is 45. Which is perfectly 2, with being crushed, which we're not doing at the moment. So that'll come a bit later. And I will just take you, keep walking in between. What are we missing? Oh, really? Just one of you? See, we were missing one. Should keep 1 stack of these. Just to be, you see, right now it's complaining about these being missing. How many? Actually 17. So I can just do pop, 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 pop. Where's the missing? It should actually give me a quite good indicator. I think that got all of them. So now I have 2 more belts of this. Well, once I add the iron ore, that is. Right now, considering I need to add 2 more lines, I can just do that. Oh boy. I have 1. Oh, come on. Somewhere something is orphaned and I hate it. There we go. This is actually balanced because this is the consume double side, this is consume one side, consume double side, one side, consume double side. That's actually perfect. So now the question is, if I want to get a full belt of steel, what does it require? Just obscene amounts of stuff. We can click this way because we already have it, so it's like whatever. Actually, so you require 24, which is more than a belt. That's a little less than a belt. This is 1-to-1. So if we want a belt of this, require 1 belt of this, require 2 belts of this, and then another, what is it, 12, another belt of this, which is a 1-to-2, so half a belt. That is 1, 2, 3.5 belts of steel. That is ridiculous. I can actually get the half extra by just duplicating just this half again. I can't. Oh, I can technically do it for free, but you know. I can get way more ore out of this though, so upgrading this is actually, leaving it like this for now is actually not the worst idea. The thing though, so first I'll need to grab more undergrounds, is where's the space? I can tear down more trees, but you know, I kind of like my low emissions solution at the moment. I don't like that you're also running out. 300k left. It's fine. That's sort of doable. Let's keep going with that. Splitters? No, just undergrounds. Belts? No, not really. Actually, not yet. Um, 13 is mostly big boys. Actually, you also will require a bunch, but it's like, what, 24? No, 12? Oh, just like 20, 24, so we should grab some more. Good to see the ammo factories running proper. Also, yoink you. How much copper? Oh no, because we already supplied it with more copper ore. I need to also go tap the other field though, just for throughput. To feed the chips. I could actually just pull it out here. Just use the north. Just go like... there we go. Go. The reason why I'm doing this is because, yes, technically it's actually not that great, but in practice, it'll be fine. So I hope I'm not removing too many trees to have a drop efficiency, but it did. There we go, let's back up to snuff. First things I want to do is actually connect. There we go, that'll give us what we want. So we need like a whole belt of this crap. What are you complaining about? Yeah, just the normal belts. Pipes. Where's some undergrounds? There we go. We got that. Just frankly only half of this. Again, it's a 3.5 compression. I could have known this from the get-go. And I already tripled what I had here. I could... It's actually not that difficult to add another line. But I can only fit 3. It's 2 to 3 with crushers. Which is not what we're doing right now. It's because I don't have electric crushers. I'd have to add an extra belt. Just to get that throughput. Again, not the end of the world, just annoying. Alright, we need half a belt of this converted, right? So how many do we need for that? 13? No, that's not exactly right. Because we're including these. So we need 2/3, 3/4 of that, sorry. How much do we actually need? 12.8. Well, we'll use 1 to 1, 16. Those are really awkward amounts. Yeah, because it's not a full belt. Let's actually just remove this and just add just steel here. Because here I can set... No, I'd have to unlink it. There we go. Now I can set it to 15. Tell me that this is an output as well. There we go. 48. Oh. Sacrifice must be made, my friend. But if I do this, it drops to half, so we can get double the output in the same space. Or I could just do 24/9 upgrade when I have electricity, but I don't want to do that. So it's 12 and 48. It's a 1 to 4 ratio. Ooh. Sheesh. Or I should just kind of grab another belt here. You have a 4th belt. Do that, but just add a 5th. Just double it all. If this can run on 2 belts, adding another 2 belts here is not that difficult. How much minus was it per 2 belts? I mean, I could actually just kind of do this here. Later on we can smelt it directly, which actually in the plate caster is really nice. So 52.5. Make it from crushed. It's 28 miners. Producing a total of 2.4 belts for. $56 electric crushers. My god. And this isn't even in a chain yet. Just to produce 1 belt of these. So can I give you production 1 modules? 2 in fact. Which cuts us down from 35 to 32. What if I add it everywhere? Which is only here. Because the other machines aren't actually capable of grabbing them yet. These gonna have speed modules. Bloomin' hell. Also 700 steam is quite a lot. Shouldn't really surprise anyone. Once I have power, I can make these. Anyway, the factory must grow. Let's set this up just so it can start producing, which is probably a good idea. So let's assume for a second I do have an extra belt here. No, actually I would want to add 2 more belts, so we have 5 in total. So just to get an idea, I can put this in here. So we'll use the outer belt just for you, because when you go twice vessels, consume twice as much. So this is what, 12? Sorry, small. For these 3 components. Yeah, we have this one. Not yet. Actually, I'm wondering a bit. Because if I don't use all of this, kind of what is it good for? Nah, because I'll be using all this steel, and even then, whatever, it's a bit of overkill for now. Later on, it'll be fine. So you will be consumed, and I'll just use you to, because this is 24, which means you just need to, the first one already immediately decompresses to 15, which requires a full belt. So we just do like 6, 12. And the inserters. There we go. Please stop your make rods. And then we're going to do this again, but then the other way around. There we go. Or just do this, you idiot. Anyway, we need a ton. Why do I not just chain this? Like, what am I doing? Although, to be fair, that saves... Actually, that does save quite a bit. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just stupid. Okay, let me just delete all this. I still need the inserters, I'm just stupid. A bunch of this. No. Come on, recharge, you boogers. Because you just do direct insertion. It's way faster. Well, sorry, it's not faster, but it's... Wait. Yeah, it's 1-to-1. Inserter size should already be fine for everything I intend to do there. There we go. Do that. Yeah, today was a nice day. Went to the Rijksmuseum with words, the Black Ones. We visited a whole bunch of stores because he wanted to get some souvenirs for his family. And I was looking for some other stuff. I still needed some dice. Wait, what is this, 11? This is one too few. What the fuck? Who designed this? I mean, I know the answer's me, but what did I do wrong to myself? The worst part is I technically have to move this all down then one as well. Which I can't. There we go. That works. Okay. That's better. Because now I just copy this. Overlap the last segment. Change you into rod. Change you into rivet. And we still have you. Because I'm absolutely lazy, we just connected on the top. You need to be iron rod. How much is that in the end? Whole belts. One, two, three, four, five, six. I think that works. I need to go pick up more belts. See, I always wonder how much time this will save me in the long term. I have no idea. The answer is probably not a whole lot, actually. But, like, a man can dream. It really feels like one of those Factorio things where, at one point we'll put in the final piece and everything will start working. But, like, it probably would have been faster to just get some stuff up and rolling. Because this is all... I could have all made this electric already, but the issue then would have been that I would have been handcrafting shit and other crap. I don't know. It wouldn't have been that much better, I think. 4 rows of 12, I think. Or I can make it 2 rows of 24. Doesn't really matter that much. Regardless, a shared input belt and then one for iron. So now let's do 2, because that is simply easiest to manage. There we go. All right, let's see, how do we design this? That's standard, like 2-side in. Like this design is the standard stuff we use for that. We just change it to steel. Steel. Because I just don't want to look at it like this. We'll already change it to this, because I know I don't have enough pipe. Yeah, I just repeat this. This is 4. This is 8. Which I should actually place. Do it like that. 16, 24, and then we have to copy this whole thing. Simply place it again. It would be kind of nice if it showed you if you had enough stuff in your inventory / bot network to actually make it work. Yeah, bah. So a little boss, but soon I'll be done placing belts so you can start placing the rest. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, come on. Did it even place the output here? No, it did not. Hey, there's the fusion. How are you doing? I have brain damage. How many administration work do you have to do? Wait, what do you mean administration work? You mean at uni? Very little. I mean, for myself, not a ton. For education, also not a ton. But the thing is, I haven't really been having to do a lot of grading. Just almost forgot to do a thing that would cost my department funding. Fun. Yeah, I need to finish a... See, administrative work for students, I haven't had to do yet. I'll probably have to once I get an actual like thesis student to work with. But we're very short on those. And I've had to do a little bit for education, but that's very minor things, like a review we had, a discussion we had in person about something. But like paperwork, there's a ton I have to do. I have to finish writing a proposal for expansion for an expansion microscopy thing, which we want to use for a grant. So technically, if I don't do that, it'll also cost my department funding. Not a ton, but some. They're all out of power. Can I already make the other version of that? Fuck me, I can. Why am I not doing this? Why am I not doing this? Why do I hate myself this much? Get out of here. I don't want you anymore. I had to schedule students to attend meetings. That sounds annoying. Students are a big source of income, though. Like, bachelor students are just so much money in the pockets of the group. It's ridiculous. MBAs? Remind me, what's an MBA? Isn't that the same? Masters of Business Administration. Wait, what? We don't have any differentiation on money based on where the student is from. Is this just some USA thing that I'm too Dutch to understand? This is gonna hit my Steam production hard. Shouldn't be dipping much yet. All this work for just one drop of blood. aka one full belt of steel. Not even that, this won't actually be able to go. Do you not have 3 levels of university education? Bachelor's, master's, PC? Yeah, yes. But like, a master's student does give you more money, that's correct. But a master's of business administration or whatever the fuck master they're following doesn't change the amount of money we would get. My steel production is not able to keep up with this. So I'm gonna grab some belts and go upgrade it. I need a lot of belts for that. It sure does. Business skill pay more and cost more. Yeah. Like I said, is this some American thing I'm too Dutch to understand? Because, well, our education costs money, yours costs a lot more. So, does it cost more to guide an MBA student? The reason we get money is because we also have material costs in supervising a student. Like, of course, we're also losing time to education. Yeah, see? It's stupid. Fucking Americans, man. Jesus Christ. And people wonder why the world thinks that you're all morons. Time to fuck up more of my tree plantations here. Don't worry about it, buddy. I got compensation right here. I do not think it'll be enough. It's just stupid. Anything the quality of education for MBAs is worse. America. USA. USA. Most MBAs are doing a full-time degree while also working full-time. God, I love American education. Many are specifically sponsored by their company to get the degree. So it's one of those things where you're technically milking the company and not the uni. Yeah. I mean, I'm experiencing that right now with enterprise level computer hardware. Man, that fucking sucks. Hey there, Urk. I'm doing well, yeah. I spent the day actually with the Blackwinds in person. We went to a museum and we visited a bunch of shops. I got some dice. I needed some D20s and some, like I said, D20, D10, etc. And I got some Junjo Ito books. Because I quite like that. So the thing is, we try to teach them, but realistically they won't learn much due to being too busy with their focus split in ways. Yeah, in theory, we sometimes get thesis students that are actually starting their internship right near the end, but it's usually only at like the very end, and usually we have very little issues with that. I'd really like a student of my own. I really want to give them all the crap jobs that I can't be arsed to do myself. I'm out of belts. Stand here for a second. Let the robots do their thing. I'm really tempted to make a keel canal here. Just cut across here. There's actually no need to, but it's a reason they don't learn much, perform poorly, but we can't really fail them because that would cost us a shitload of money. Ah, the degree mill is carrying on. More belt and more steam inserters. Oh, I can't wait till I am done with those. But today is not that day. Surely you do need to kill. Yeah, just wait. There are Danish natives. Yeah, they're over here. You know, not exactly the most important place or a train. Ships carry so much fucking cargo. It's not. You can't really do it with trains. MBOs are soon becoming a place where companies spend money for a piece of paper. Yeah, a diploma mill. Nice. What a world we live in. If ones get surf across, they'll be in the way. I mean, but like I said, if I make the Kiel Canal, they won't be. By the way, I'm actually not sure about something because I built a bunch of wall here, but I don't have any radar on it. I should still get notifications if they get attacked, right? I think so, at least. But I'm not super sure. I also need to start upping my belt production because this is just not keeping up. You still get notified, okay? I just wanted to double check. Because this is done very inefficiently, so you only have like 200 something belts. Because there's downtime for at least a second. But this is all built in such a shitty way that I don't think I can actually add in another. Well, I say that, but let me just review real quick. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, yes. That is so beautifully disgusting. Perfect. Would you look at that? Perfectly ratioed like God intended. This stuff looks kind of off. Yeah, it's because it's not vanilla Factorio. It's all steam based. My entire base runs off of this amount of steam. Thankfully, we're still doing fine. There's so many things I have to do. I have to start doing this. I have to tap this to get more chips in. We're like on the edge of we're on the edge of being done with Steam. Like, I am not sure how much effort I'll put into actually transferring away from Steam, because that'll probably cost quite a bit of effort. Just by virtue of, like, I can do replacement easily enough. The issue is power poles, which I would need to place manually. How does Team Robotic works anyway? Don't think about it. So degree mill, basically we're selling the procedure of our uni's name on the paper. We charge high amounts of money because our school's highly ranked, because it can't hold the MBA to our unit academic standards. Because it would look really bad for the students if they got sponsored and company money then fail. So no students would apply if they're actually in danger of failing. I mean, here students rarely fail either, but that's mostly because the quality of education is quite high, in my fairly subjective opinion. And the issue is, actually failing a student requires a lot of administrative garbage. As in, if you want to fail a student, you have to... Is notify the right way? I guess it is. You technically have to notify the university quite well in advance that you intend to fail the students. Oh, we need a landfill here. I feared that. So basically, the reason for this is because it takes quite a lot of work to get one. And you basically need to give the student an opportunity to rectify their failure. First of all, fuck them for being failure. I can't do it because I need gravel. Fuck it, I can't actually make that here. Can I? I think I can, actually. So actually failing a student on a thesis is very difficult because you have to tell them well in advance, and by the time you're kind of asking for drafts, it's kind of already too late to do anything about it. Where is landfill, actually? There it is. Oh, made in the steam mixer. Yeah, that's fine. And that's it. Don't have enough stone. Is there stone around? I don't think so. Oh, there's one over there. Ah, whatever. Oh, fine. I'll go grab it. I see some of the work the NBA has produced literal garbage, and in this sense, would fill them if they're being honest. Oh, it doesn't surprise. That doesn't surprise me at all. From what I've seen at my uni, at least in my group, the work is quite honest. But we get so few students that there's nothing to mill, as it were. There's no one coming to our group and giving us obscene amounts of money, because the amount of money we get per student is the same. It's not corruption; it's just good business. Say that to yourself to fall asleep at night. Yeah, it's bad, but it is what it is. I get paid more than enough not to think about it. I mean, it's also not something you can change. Like, I'm pretty sure the moment that you start actually failing someone, your university's gonna pull you aside and go like, C-Fusion, are you sure what you're doing is right? I took a look at your work and, I'm not very satisfied. And then you say, their work is garbage, so I failed them. And then you'd be, they did a lot of good work. And their daddy pays me a lot of money, so why don't you change that fail to something a little more appropriate to the... appropriate to the grade. I hate this. Actually, ooh, that's disgusting. I love it. That's what I should do. Oh, you thought I made good setup just because I played this game a lot. Don't kid yourself. So this will be a 4-to-4 balancer, which it's very simple. I still cannot be arsed to actually make it. Come on. There we go. Yeah. I hate all of this. With a passion. Orphaned Underground. What do you mean Orphaned Underground? I've got 76. Oh wait, no, sorry, you're right. I do have an Orphaned Underground. Yeah, don't think too much about it. At some point, you just kind of embrace the spaghetti. Why do you call an orphan when it's River Lone Belt? Because it's orphaned from its true brethren. Oh, I wanna. This doesn't work. Beautiful. Right, let's go do a bit of forestry. I like that it's going to be 2 yellows and a hole in the middle, which is just disgusting. I blame Cliffs for this, genuinely. They have been such a pain in the ass for this entire time. Really? I did not notice. That buddy's been waiting there with a belt for quite a while. I need at least... Whoa. Oh, that's a lot of fucking belts. That's a lot of fucking belts. Jesus Christ. Basically 200 hours, $200 an hour. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of money. I mean, I knew you earned filthy amounts. That doesn't surprise me at all. But it does surprise me just how much it is. But this, like, it's a fucking America. Of course everything revolves around money. Like, this shouldn't surprise anyone. Oh, no. Oh, fuck, I forgot to power you. That's such a fucking pain. I'm gonna wait here for a second just to let it refill. I mean, it is an open secret that American education is just a giant Ponzi scheme, basically. Like, the thing is, in Europe, what you can do is you can self-fund a PhD. So a company can go to the university and say, we have this idea for a PhD, we will pay, you provide a professor. It can happen. But in the end, your thesis is still looked at independently, because technically the university doesn't actually make a ton of money off of this. I mean, sure, technically they pay a partial salary of the professor with this, but like in general they don't actually use up many university resources, so the university doesn't get money. For example, there's no technicians that they use usually, little, because usually the company has everything themselves, and you're basically paying to judge their work after 4 years and say this is worthy of a PhD or not. And of course there's some more academic stuff involved, but it's not the same level of involvement you have in a normal PhD. And you could just pay forever. You could pay a student for a decade, and then they can get their PhD after 10 years. But this is, you're not paying for a guarantee, as far as I'm aware. Like, I'm sure there are some shady practices going on somewhere with someone being paid under the table. It genuinely wouldn't surprise me. But it would surprise me if it's as bad. So much crap in my inventory. Well, the belts will all get consumed, and I don't really need all these chests. I should use these in a second, though. And I'm not really going to use any of these anymore. I should have a garbage chest here somewhere. Yeah, there. I'll toss this in as well. So I'm just going to remake this. Anyway, I can't really automatically dump this in. I wish I could open my own inventory at the same time, but I can't. Now the annoying thing that, well, whatever, I just do this. Come here. It's full because it's made out of garbage. Don't really care about scatterbots. I need to put this in appropriate containers. Sorry, use it actually at some point, so that's not the worst in the world to have. Scatterbots are already put in. Fish is important. These are important for later. So I just put a second chest here with actual important stuff. I also don't care about my mono wheel anymore. Again, for the computer, it's like the chance of me actually using the computer is basically 0. So, okay, there we go. It's hard to feel bad when my healthcare is so expensive. Got to look out for number one. I mean, selfishness in America is one of those things where technically you're continuing the system that causes all these issues, but if you don't, the consequences can be much worse, like with healthcare. It's like, oh, you're blaming someone for trying to care for themselves in a society which only cares about looking out for yourself. Like, that's not toxic, that's just common fucking sense. The thing is, changing the system by yourself is most likely going to lead to you getting, not expelled, but socially excluded to a large degree. Oh, look at that beautiful combination. I love it. Yeah, exactly. Like, if you're gonna be the one guy that's gonna, like, lay opposite to anyone else, they're gonna say, are you sure this is the place for you? The only people who make change are martyrs, and I would rather not. Yeah, you're just a whistleblower at that point. You can do it, but you're like, no one's gonna want to hire you in academia forever. So you better be sure about your job position at that point. I can remove this because I expanded it enough, in my opinion. Yes. That's good. Oh, this will be enough for this patch. If I make more, it'll be later. It's almost like how fucked everything is. I'm trying to think if we have anything like it in the Netherlands. I don't really think so. No, nothing as explicit as this, though. I have been stupid, Max. As in, I've been able to set up electricity for a long time now. I just like, oh, I want to do it properly, though. I want to build some semblance of productivity first, and then I keep realizing I could have done this twice as good with electricity, but then I keep saying to myself, if I just replace the machines with electric ones, it'll go twice as fast in the end. So I've mostly been lying to myself. I don't want to think about it, because then I realize that I've been doing it suboptimally and that I hate myself. So don't worry about it. Any moment now we will have electricity. I mean, I can even construct these now, but it's like, oh, I know I can have rubber plantations. I just haven't done that yet. Because I have a fuck ton of rubber trees and some plantations ready. This game is all about drinking the dumb fuck juice and just not really caring, because you know that it tastes good. Why? How are you not marked for deconstruction? Did you grow after the ghost was placed? Interesting. Yeah, I assume so. I mean, like, come on, look at this. Look at this, like, on the minimap. It's disgusting. Are you holding up? Yeah, you're doing fine, of course. Oh, yes. Oh, I mean, I know. I agree. It's stupid. Like, I know that everything I'm doing here is moronic. Another break in the line? What do you mean? It's just slow. Yeah, I don't have fast belts yet. Look, this could have been electric by now. The thing is, with electric ones, their speed actually isn't faster. So this is not the worst overkill yet. But I haven't ground them up yet, so it's not. It's optimally built for a ground one, I think. I don't remember. I'll just chuck everything on a balancer once I get there. I'm curious how this will look once it actually starts producing. Okay. And all of this, 5 full belts of... This pattern looks really weird. Looks like it's jiggling back and forth. Was all meant to be turned into steel. Sorry, not steel. Iron bars or whatever the fuck it's called. Iron beam. Because I hate myself. Because this was all meant for this. We have you. We have you. All I need is a little bit of this. As well as a full belt of plates. Which is gonna be very difficult to actually do. Oh yeah, I know. Well, the thing is I've cleared out already a decent amount, so I should have an okay buffer. And I can have quite a lot better defenses yet. I don't know if I've got extra flamers. I'll be fine. What's the worst that can happen? What's the worst that can happen now? Please don't answer that question, by the way. I'll be very depressed by the answer. I mean, like, genuinely worst case, I just use a command to clear biters. I don't care. I want to have a bit of a challenge, but it doesn't mean it needs to kill my entire run. Can I need to pull you kind of down here. Flamers are quite far away, especially because I'm playing with the pack thing, so it's even further away than you think it is. Thing is, I don't think it's that far away. Flame turret. Very far away. Pack, yeah. I don't need it for this, apparently, though. So, for example, the next chip requires Advanced Electronics Project Pack. Some Keystone techs require special stuff. So, fun fact, for me to actually get... Is this steel? No, reinforced chrome. Okay, so I don't need it for blue. But, so to get to ore washing, I don't just need to have Steel Analysis Pack, I also need to have done this one. Advanced Electronics Pack. I also have one for this, and there's a few others that have them. I don't know if I can find them here. Yeah, there's one here. Advanced Capacitance. So it also tells you how many you need. So they're one-offs. Basically, I think multiple resources can use them, but it always tells you how many you need. So here you need 3,500. Because this one also requires it. This one as well. This one as well. This one as well. This one as well. But they ever only require this, so I can immediately go up to gasification with this. So the idea is that you can actually allocate exactly how much you would need, in theory, of course. But I don't think flamers are that far away. I think I did take a look at it here. Steel. So for one... And here I should have steel. Yeah, so this actually wasn't that much work. Because once I upgrade everything, I think I can actually siphon off a belt to turn it into steel. And this in the end only requires 14 steel, which is 14 iron ingots, I think. That's what it turns out to be. A little less. Yeah, ingot-wise it's 1-to-1. But I think what I can do... none of these... So I can chuck productivity in here. And actually get it a little bit down. This because I could make speed 1. And then I need to do this way. There we go. Oh yeah, that doesn't work. This is an annoying way to basically get that working. Because you can have module priorities. So you first have to do this basically. Oh yeah, I remember. So this is like... So you can set this automatically. So one, you can set this like 4. Then I want 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Now see it automatically gets set. Why do you reset to 1? Yeah, I know, but like, cross that bridge when we get there? But that's why I'm working on this, so I can actually set up some mall for all of the things that I need. Because that's kind of what I was doing. Is like I can just get the mall going on Steam. Then I can build power and slowly start replacing bits and bobs everywhere. So I have this now. Can remove that. And we already have this as well. I just need to do this one. So it's a ton of this. This will not be matched, I fear. Anyway, I'll see what I do with that in a sec. So 12 and 1, 4. So in theory, what I could do is just have. Can I make a few more? Because I really don't want to walk all the way. It's gonna take forever. Just get that up and running. Man. So I was shopping today with the Black Winds. He wants to get some gifts for his sister. She really likes Pokemon, and turns out her favorite Pokemon, or one of her favorite, I think, is Vaporeon, just like Feka. And just like Feka, she hates what the internet has done to her favorite Pokemon. And I think that he mentioned that it was actually quite difficult to get some of those plushies in Brazil. I mean, besides the fact that they're all fucking expensive because it has to be imported, they have a certain stigma with them as well. So he mentioned that if he would get her a plushie of Vaporeon, her friends would make relentlessly fun of her for obvious reasons. Hey, Moreno. How you doing? If your question is, which I kind of expect it to be, why haven't I been at when am I going to be at the circuit again? I have no idea. I've been very busy with uni lately. I really want to go again. Kind of as soon as I can, but I've been so. I basically had my mind off of it, and I kind of sort of said to myself, I'll just kind of try and get my driver's license first. And then I will go next week is dinner too. Yeah, I saw the request. I don't have time. Girlfriend's birthday, regardless of that. Regardless of if I want to go or not, I can't for that reason. Local man makes disgusting setup. The reason why I'm doing this so I can walk through it no matter what. I'm a bit sad I can't go to the Dainerte, but I mean, that's life. I also just need to be rivets. So, riveting. That's a New Year's race. Yeah, again, one I would have liked to be at, just couldn't make it properly. Well, I mean, technically, I was given the choice of if I wanted to come on Sunday or Saturday, and I chose Sunday because Saturday will have all the boomers, aka the people spouting ridiculous amounts of racist shit. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I do not need to be there for that. There we go. Why are you not doing anything? Because you need ingots, you absolute piece of moron. Did you already have had a girlfriend for 7 years? So the answer is yes, I did already have a girlfriend. That is indeed pretty long. So this is one component. So we got that one, that one. I need to get one of you and one of you. How do I do that? It's 4 inputs, which is such a fucking pain. Because I don't have the extremely long inserters that I could have with Bob's adjustable inserters. What's the big news? You're pregnant? I mean, if so, congratulations. Jesus Christ. What are you going to do? Are you driving with your dad? You're actually going to enter a race? 7 of the... I'll just make it an even 8. No, it's a terrible idea. Make it a 7. How do I do this? Four inputs. There is a way to do this, and it's a bit of a pain, which is this. But I think we will have to. So I don't think there's really another way of doing it. And this will have to go here. Because otherwise I can't power it. So this will get just copied directly. And then this should be on the other side. Yes, if I do this, I can just feed it all off of this side. Oh, nice! You're actually getting a proper proper photographer sash. That's actually quite nice. And it goes well, which probably will be one of the circuit's on Ford's photographers. Nice. So actually get an official little sash, and you're one of the people that we will allow to be suicidal. Congratulations, you can now be moronic. Which, ironically, sort of fits your username. Yeah, I mean, the tickets for everything, that's... To be fair, there's like, what, 3 paid events a year? That's not that much. The headshot will be nice. For us as Marshall, it mostly means that we know that you can handle yourself, which is kind of dangerous. Because some of you media people really hate being alive. I don't know why. It's like, that's a nice shot I can get here by standing directly in the way of all oncoming traffic. And then you're surprised when we tell you to please watch out a little bit. If I had one more space where I could have done it, I'll just do it this way. Hope you like my spaghetti. There we go. Let's go get some more belts. I like being alive, so no thanks, I'm not one of those. Don't worry, you'll be one in no time. Frankly, every single photographer we see always does the stupidest shit to get nice shots. And to be fair, the photos are often very, very nice. But, like, I'm not sure I want to wait until the last second to dive out of the way for a, you know, when a car is driving on the fast lane. I want to get a closer, better shots while they're on track. Because you're allowed to go kind of everywhere, right? I mean, for me, I'm always allowed to go everywhere because I got the nice big, nice big orange coat. Because I mean, sure, pit lane is nice, but everyone can really get there, especially on the smaller events. The and these far-reaching ones, the sites alongside the track. That's really where the views are at. To stay at the station. You mean at the holes in the fence? Yeah, of course, but still, you've got a lot more freedom than before. Well, I'm not a track marshal, so I can't tell you to go fuck off anyway. Although, I mean, yeah, because the holes in the fence are made fine, they're reinforced. And then again, most events won't see cars actually fly into the barriers. I think I've only seen that at Formula 3. Maybe some other events as well. There were the TLDR that there aren't actually that many events where that can happen. So here's where I need to have the insertion of more copper. Because once this will start running in a second, there'll be a lot of you should see my new photos. I've only spent like 4K on my camera setup. Look. Yeah, you can send links. I actually have a few people in the Discord that always talk about camera equipment. You might find common ground with them. So what do I still need for you? Wait. Oh my god, I can't count. Why am I this stupid? One, two, three, four. Yeah, but you combine these two into a single belt, you numbnuts. Well, I'll leave this belt here as an evidence of my shame. That also won't work. Oh yeah, you're insane. I should take a look. See, the thing is, usually I wouldn't really have to look at that because it was like I was there myself. But nah, I should. It's nice. And like I said, I haven't actually been to some of the latest events. Because the thing is, I was getting a bit weary of the travel all the time, and I really didn't want to sleep in a tent in this weather, so I'd rather just get a car. Technically, I need to transport you back this way, but there we go. Crazy busy on the grid. Yeah, I mean, I actually, oh, that doesn't really surprise me. Let's see. I don't know which side of the freaking thing you'll be on, so I just do this. There we go. That's kind of disgusting, but whatever. And I also can just do it like this. It's a lot cleaner. Okay, actually, no. Let's cut it off, like right there. Because the chance of me actually using all of that is very slim. I also didn't use big freight on the belt anywhere before because they're actually not used for that many things, if I recall correctly. So it's 13 things, but all of them are, you know, they're things you would only build once, as it were. So I'm just going to put it into a mall. Could do any of these also use chips? No, none of them do. So there's a few things I want to do. There was one Zanford guy with a blue jacket who wanted to send me away, and then I told him I was photographing a server enough, and I gave him a name. 5 minutes later, kids running on the grid. Wait, what? Kids running on the grid? What the fuck? How many marshals were there? That's not okay. So, this is holding up. This is holding... Oh, I don't know if this is actually holding up. I don't think so. This is holding up, which is actually kind of surprising. Yeah, sure, I'll take a look. Wait, was this during the... whatchamacallit? It was during the grid walk, and that's kind of fine that they're running on the grid. I actually kind of just don't care. Nice photos, though. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was looking at all the crap here, but it's... because the consumption of chips is actually not that high. So what are you bottlenecked on? Yeah, so it's plates. Which doesn't really surprise me at all. Because in theory they require... Sorry, that's actually what the second one was. It requires 2 full belts of plates. What's going on here? Oh yeah, because you're technically being double used. Because... oh, I see. Yeah, that's not good. This needs to have a priority input on the right. I forgot that. Yeah, no, I'll be back on track at some point. The thing is, if it either gets warmer weather, come to the Pinkster race. I would like to actually. I should, because last year I wasn't able to, because I was in Spain, I think. Put priority right. See, it actually improves throughput. Fucking ridiculous. The only downside is that, of course, here it's not, you know, this is also not going to be neglected then at some point. I should put a 5-to-5 balancer here, though. Effectively means I can also remove... so I cannot remove this balancer. But no, what I need to do is just do this. There we go. Yeah, welcome to cheating, technically. I just use a book. So farts have drones that did things for me. This mod is very, very difficult. As in, it adds a lot of steps, but it also gives you a few extra tools to handle it, like early bots. See, you're not flowing at all, which is kind of confusing to me. Like, why are you not flowing and the other one is? Yeah, so they're not... nothing strange going on, because you have one-sided consumption as well. They should make it flow a little better. Because in theory, this is actually balanced. I just need more of this stuff. And the limiting factor should still be... Oh yeah, we can't see because we're actually... Oh! Do I even have another telescope on me? No, I don't want to. Cheers. See you later. Alright, now that I have this done, let's see if I can actually get something going. So, production is slow, doesn't really matter. So, we go here, we go here, we go here. Let's take a look at what do these all need. So you require electric inserter and iron gear. You require electric pump unit, orphan radar. Radar requires heavy copper coil, ironium, iron plate. I don't need to automate these just now. I would like to automate electric mining drill. It requires electric and motors, which are actually not that complicated to make. Reinforced iron plates, which I think are a pain to make. Electric laboratory, I would like to automate at some point. Electric furnace, it's copper wire and reinforced iron plates. Electric crusher, electric mixer, which are all the same thing. Yeah. And what was the other stuff that I wanted to automate? Which is iron gear. Iron plate, so I need to get a half belt of that here. Get us some stone, get some pipe. Do they also require small frames? No, they do not. So I need, for the special package, we have a project laboratory, which is actually just a normal one. This one requires circuits, small iron frames, electric motors. It's actually quite nice because it means I can just do just kind of do this. Some more components there. In theory, I'd like to be able to basically have the same division I had here, which is 1 on one side and 3 on the other. Which I don't think we can actually do here. I can probably do it like this. What? No. There you go. Don't care. So, 1, 2, 3, and then we have 2 belts like this. They'll probably go like this, actually. There we go. So what do I want? I'll probably put like that. So we want, what was it again? Pipe and brick. Pipes I have over here. Can I actually get it through here? Probably could. Should I? I mean, we are here for spaghetti. I hope you like a spaghetti. Perfect. And then on the other side, we need a plate and the other thing. So I'd like stone on the other side, so I actually do like... There we go. Perfectly disgusting. Oh, look, we have our other component already right there. Oh, nice. Don't you love to see it? So, first things first. I would like to make one of you. I did not think about this at all. Now, let's do it like this. Let's place you one away so I have some room to make some piping. We need a steel. We need plates. Pipe, which is this one as well. Again, so just do 2 of those. And chuck it all together with copium amounts of pipe, and then I just do a little putting it into its chest. And now I just power this. With the power of friendship. Oh, we're actually automating our first electric components. Success. I also just realized I technically have to get up tomorrow morning, like very early. But my girlfriend's still playing D&D, so you can just ignore her for now, as one should. See, iron plate, iron beam, iron gear, iron piston. Fun. Wait, what? Iron plates, top, bottom, and a bunch more stuff on the top. Yeah, I'll just do this again. Iron plate is like you. Let's do it like here, just so I don't actually have to bother. And gears. I need to move you down one, actually. Because... So gears, easy. Piston's gonna be a little more annoying. Iron piston. Forgot about that. Does actually require like real components. So there was a way that I would use to do this. It's kind of like this. So I would like to make a few iron pistons now. The hell was that? So you are iron piston. Requires plates and the other one. So I've already done a little bit like that over here. Yeah, it's just kind of like 4 of these. We just make another combined belt, basically. Oh, this is gonna be disgusting. Look, don't think too hard about it, because you'll just hurt your brain. Also, the end of you is filled with plates. Truly magnificent. See, the annoying thing is I didn't even have to do any of this. Although I technically do want to give this a second, like, thing at some point. Yeah, I could just power you in another place. Like over here. God, I love this jank so much. You have no idea. So now, as you can see, this component, yeah, this is actually gonna work perfectly. Why, you might ask? Don't think about it. It'll just make your brain hurt. Of course, you need to be set to... There we go. Isn't this beautiful? What you call a true masterpiece? I don't even need the long ones. Ah, perfect. How many do you need? 16. Oh, good grief. There we go. It should be a little bit better. We have our first two. So what's next? Assemblers. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it needs electric motors. Electric motors, if I recall correctly, were quite easy to make, though. Yeah, plate, gear, rod, which you can make with everything I have in the bottom, and copper wire, which is... Holy hell, that's a large compression, though, 5-to-1. So that's actually probably worth it to put on the belt somewhere. So let's leave you for a second. Just take a look at the next component we could do, which is... Oh, you require motor. Motor. Rubber, which also haven't automated yet. Or we're fine. Require concrete. Fucking hell. You reinforced iron plate as well as copper. That's 105. How much do you require? 12 reinforced, and reinforced is like... Ah, okay, it's just 2 iron plates and a bunch of rivets. It's actually not that bad. It's not great either, though. But I think we can do assemblers. Because what it requires on the other end is this. And let's also already do the outputs. So when we need electric assemblers, which means it's something we need to build anyway, which I think is more electric motors. Blit. Actually making electric motors seems to be not that much of a struggle. If I can get a bit of copper here, I actually don't mind doing it now. What kind of copper do I need? Just ingots. Right over there. Can the madman do it? Can the madman consume enough spaghetti? And I think the answer is... yes, he can. So, you know, this is a real belt. So this is going to be a super quick, super fucky way of doing it. Because what I'm basically doing is just chunking down like 4 of these. Let's just do 2 on 2 because I actually don't have 4. So you're going to be making the motors, which requires a lot more than that. Take a bit more space. That won't work. Does anything actually care about those two? Like pipe, like iron pipe. What consumes this? Bunch of stuff. Fair enough. Because what I can do is like this. But then the needs to be, I think, here. which is actually fine. Like, it's not the end of the world. That's that. Technically, I could actually have one of these, and then I could have like. No, because then I can't power these with steam. I could do like this. Fuck it, let's do it. You are gonna be making gear. Let's power you real quick. No, because you're going to be directly attached to nothing, probably. Let's just do that. You also need plates and rods. So you would then be making a rod. Just this. Oh look, the plan doesn't work anyway. What a shame. Let's not have that happen, please. Anyway, this is horrible. I don't think this will work. Technically this will, but it's also horrible, and I should be drawn and quartered for this. Because I'd have to power it like this. And we still don't have the iron plates, which should be coming from here. Which I would have to do like this. Oh my god. I hate this so much, but it works. Can I do this? I'm not sure I can. No, how do I get it out of here? Oh my god. Alright, what do I need for the inserter again? You... Rod. You know what, I just do this. I'll figure something out. Because I could do like this. And then also have you go like this. So you just do inserters. I mean, that's not that difficult. What else you need? Rod, piston, gear. Okay, that's like this. I'm aware I'm out of belts. I'll work on it, I swear. That takes care of that. Takes care of that. Rods. That's rod. Well, you know, it sounds like you smoke 20 a day. My throat's been fucked for a while, actually. Leftovers of pneumonia from quite a while ago. That's actually everything. Just you, but holy fuck, I can't actually get you in. Oh, I actually put you on this side. How do I do that in a non-disgusting way? The answer is you don't. I hate myself. Okay, I don't actually hate myself, but Jesus Christ! What is wrong with me? I mean, a lot, but... no, I need to put it on this. I actually don't have another way of doing it. 2 belts. I don't have enough fucking 10! There's some over here. I want to build this and then cry myself to sleep. Because what I can do is I can do this. And would you look at that? This is the most disgusting piece of shit that I've built in a long time. But we got it. How the hell are you not keeping up? Because your plates... Oh my god, because you're grabbing the wrong fucking thing. Fuck. I'm not sure there's a way to fix this at all. I mean, you're somehow grabbing the right component all the time. Yeah. But I think I can't guarantee that it'll work always. Like that. How do I guarantee that? By just running little belts. In here with just the iron plates. Okay. Was it plates? Yes, it was plates. Okay. Why are you only half filled? Oh, because I only ever did that. Yeah, let me just go grab some more belts, and I actually want to see this through to the finish line. I actually set another step. Also, I need to start automating these. Which is a whole lot of wood. I don't like that. Why do we have large wooden poles? See, the thing is, now that I've got this, I can also, or can, or should start working on the next tier of belts. Because that throughput will be fantastic for, say, my smelteries. Because I can double it up using the electric miners. What do I need for my miners? I would like to have so many miners working for me. Yeah, I need to get reinforced iron plate on somewhere. What's your item and ingredient shortage? Oh, what do you mean? Oh, because you're actually trying to insert something there's no space for. Whatever. I hate this setup so much. It's... Wait, what? Oh my god. I don't fucking care anymore. That is horrible. I hate so much about this. This can be removed though. Technically, if I brought it in from the other side, I could actually stack this a bit more. How many do you need actually? You need 1 a second, and we're giving you 1 a second. We'll probably want more though, so let's just... Now you see, can I actually cut this off here? This needs to reach all the way down. Come on, can I just do something right for once in my life? We'll just orphan that for a sec. Whatever, I don't care anymore. Oh my god, I actually don't have enough of these and I can't make more. Ah! Why? Why must God be so cruel to me? Just let me run back again. I should have noticed that I didn't have enough, actually. God, it's 1:15 already. I have to go... we have to leave at 10 to go to my girlfriend's parents to celebrate her and her sister's birthday because they're born 1 day apart. My gift for Ava hasn't arrived yet, so I'll be there fairly empty-handed. But at least Ava's sister's got her a nice gift, and with nice I mean Skyward Sword. She's not watching this. Skyward Sword HD, which is cruel. I am gonna pack my Switch tomorrow. See if I can do it without, you know, a bit sneakily. Do I have the holder? No, it's in her room as well. And force her to play that on the spot. I will not, and I want her to sit through the intro and tell me that it's a good game. I want to hear the pain in her voice as she is forced to admit that her childhood is based on a lie. Alright. So let's build 3 more. Bop, bop, bop. Why are you not getting your... What are you completely doing? Oh yeah. Why are you not getting anything? What? Okay. That should have just worked. There we go, now we got 3 a second. Ain't it a wonderful world? Clickety clickety click. Quite nice. You're slow enough that this can actually produce them on the side. Oh, we are. Oh, we are. We're going, boys. What would I want to make next? Well, I can actually make electric crusher now. Electric crusher. It's already 2 components. And we need some gears. Man, see this is what I like. Once you have this up and running, then actually adding another component is so easy. Look at that, we just set up another production. Mixer is the exact same thing, actually. The excitement. Look, let me have this victory for once, you know? Trust me, I don't have many. I do need some chests, though. Ah, yes. You need to be... No, you're fine. Just need to do this. Why are you not making more? Because we're all out of plates. Because, I mean, it's fine, because this is basically a mall. What's the other stuff I probably want to do? Yeah, rubber. So that's going to be an issue. Rubber is something I will need to get somewhere, and I'll probably do that actually with trains. Because I'm going to build a better rubber plantation here. Like, properly flesh it out a bit more. Because I want to kind of have everything here be rubber plantations. The reason why I do it on the edge is so it actually won't catch that much. It won't catch that much pollution. Because that will kill the trees. Once we're there, I'll probably also put up some scrubbers. So... the fact you're not even getting a full ballot plate is a bit disappointing. Probably because you're not fully compressed. That's for sure. Okay, let's actually place that. That should help a bit. Yeah, it's a bit pathetic. Put an output priority on the left. Put an output priority on the right. Actually, don't. And I wouldn't mind actually having another element feed into you. Just like one of these. I could do it like this. Probably on the left. Just kind of to make sure, and then we have an input priority on the left side. This will just be topping it up then, just so to ensure that these all get fully fed. And now we actually have a compressed belt going on, so it's slightly improved production. Oh, that's a nice cloud there. See, this is all low pollution, but it's still gonna happen. The main thing is, when it reaches this, it'll start being consumed and it'll start growing. But are we actually killing trees at the moment? We are not. Yes, we are not. No, we are actually killing trees. Because now we're actually producing constantly quite a bit. The thing is, probably quite a few of my bronze forestries are just not consuming pollution at all. See, output full. It's not consuming any pollution, which is bad. Yeah, I need to figure out a fix for wood. Probably using like an overflow thing. But I'm going to start consuming wood quite a bit, I think, for these poles. Which, again, I need heavy copper cable for, which is rubber. I could hand feed it for a while, at least. But what the thing is we can do now, or next time, because I'm going to go to bed in a bit, is actually electrify stuff. We have our starting materials that we need. We're starting having arc. I love it. I love it. Yeah, limit you, please. Mixer, crusher. We need the furnace, but that requires reinforced plates, and I can't be arsed to make those right now. Not that it is a ton of work, but it is some work, and I don't want to do some work. It also requires copper wires, which is a bit weird, but whatever. I mean, it makes sense. Induction coils. Oh yeah, we can do you, the small electric assembler. Let's do you real quick. That's those two. We need the small and the chip, which are actually perfectly like there. Also technically do this, but whatever. And then we just do a yoink. Now we just power you like so. There we go, baby. And another one bites the dust. And I can actually improve this a little. No, I can't actually, because otherwise it won't have the pistons. Lovely. Get out of here. I'll just fix it up later at some point properly. Forestries need to get fixed. I'll put it on the map. There we go. Add tag, fix forestries. I also need to start tapping that for chips. I can also remove this at some point. Because, like, they just need to be removed because we don't need them. I also still need to fix these turrets, but whatever. But the fact that pollution is not getting consumed by biters is very, very good. See, you're still working somehow. Well, you're not. That's for damn sure. Yeah, I need to figure out something to do with this wood. Looks like you are. No, because you're rubber woods. I think is I can actually unlimit that now that I know. Yes. All right. That is going to be it. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will not be back tomorrow. My Patreon stuff will be done on Sunday because tomorrow, like I said, I'm at my girlfriend's. So, with that being said, I wish you all a pleasant weekend, and I'll see you soon. Ditched for my girlfriend. Indeed. You'll get your whatever we were going to play. It's already on the SD card. Get it on Sunday. Bye bye.